What's up, guys? Abstract Tiger Productions here. I'm Chris.
I'm Drew.
And we are here with a post-movie reaction to Top Gun.
Maverick.
Maverick, yes. Not the original.
No. That's old.
Yes, that's an old one. Though it did trick me at the very beginning.
It did. It really did.
So I'm just going to leave it at that. If you want to go see it, I highly recommend it. It is very good, especially if you are of my generation. Just going to leave it at that.
The nice way to phrase that is nostalgia.
Yes. Yes. Not going to get into really too many spoilers because we are at the theater right now, and I don't know if anybody in the vicinity of us talking has not heard it, but that's all right. Or I've watched it, seen it, yes, that too. You know, we standing outside and listening,
just blaring Danger Zone over and over and over.
All right, so my initial thoughts is I absolutely like this movie. Like the movie. I don't absolutely love it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to have to watch it a second time to really digest what I just saw on screen. I will say the pacing of the movie is a lot better than the first one.
It was.
That
it
is
really
my first takeaway. I liked it a whole lot better. It actually has sort of like a real storyline, not just because it's a sequel to the first one.
Yeah.
But it has nice story beats to it. I like the way they handled it. I like the reasoning why they're there. That whole thing. The effects. There was obviously there were some CG effects in this, but there was a lot of practical stuff.
Yep.
They meshed it extremely well together.
Yes. Especially when, I was watching the behind the scenes featurettes and all that kind of stuff. Tom Cruise said that anytime you see him in a pilot seat in a jet, that's actually him flying.
Yes.
And I think that's insane. He learned how to fly for these movies.
Actually,
and he does his own stunts to the point that
they did not let him do that. It is just him in the back seat.
Right. No.
They would not let him actually fly the jet himself.
Right.
He's just sitting in the back seat. He has cameras on him and stuff like that. But if you watch,
he's still taking multiples of G's.
Right. Yeah. He is still. That is absolutely real. The whole reactions that you see in the cockpit.
Yeah.
Of him, doing all this stuff, with his face. That's actually him, doing the proper breathing techniques and stuff like that to not pass out while doing all the G pulls and stuff like that. Go ahead and finish your thought. Sorry.
Oh, no, that's perfectly fine. The way that they tied in the past with the present, and this is in the trailers, this isn't a spoiler in any way. Miles Teller playing Goose's son, he looked so much like him. He acted like him. I don't know how much research he had to do just to get the mannerisms.
Yeah, they did a very good job casting him.
Yes,
that was
absolutely
very, very good. The only thing I did not see, obviously, we saw just a picture of Meg Ryan.
Yeah.
But she wasn't in the film because of her character wasn't there.
Right. Yeah.
We didn't see Kelly McGillis.
No,
either.
we did not, and they didn't explain that one. They
did not
explained
explain
away
it at all.
Everyone else being gone.
Yeah, except for her. I wonder if there could have been some weirdness behind the scenes with that. I don't know. I haven't looked into
From
that.
what I'm understanding, she was never even approached to come back.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like she came out and said it the night of the premiere. She went on social media and said, I wasn't even asked to come back.
Huh.
So I don't know what's going on with the story.
Yeah, there was like some
But they
sort of
opened
weird...
up the window for another love interest, and that's fine.
Yeah.
A love interest that was introduced in the first movie. So that makes sense. The story that they're telling in the bar at the beginning, the Admiral's daughter.
Yeah.
That's her.
That's her.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay.
So
yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So that makes sense. The score, the music. Oh my gosh, was on point. We only got.
You seem very disappointed.
I'm very disappointed. We only.
We got only one time
Danger
Kenny
Zone.
Loggins, Danger Zone. That's okay. We got the main score at the beginning and at the end.
Yeah, and Lady Gaga did a good romance song, you know.
Okay, that's what that was. All right.
Yeah, Berlin, is that what you said?
The original romance song was
Yeah.
Berlin's "Take My Breath Away."
Yeah.
And it played every time those.
This one is a Lady Gaga song, and it wasn't bad. It didn't draw away from the closing of the film in any way. It's just it didn't have the same punch, I guess.
Granted, the romance was toned way down. In
Absolutely.
So I can see why it might not have had that. For me personally.
Yeah, because this movie's not about romance.
No,
it's
it's
about
not.
romance.
It's actually about. Okay. Yeah. Sure. All right. We'll go with that one. So.
I'm just saying. Like,
And airplanes.
well, so a lot of people thought that Kelly McGillis and Tom Cruise in the first one was a side story, and it was actually truly about Maverick and Iceman.
Yes, there is that fan theory.
Yeah, there's that
yes.
fan theory out there. This one, it kind of touched on it a little bit.
But it was more like, it was, because they were wingmen and whatnot from back in the original.
Right.
And the send-off that they had for
Oh my gosh.
for Iceman was heart-pulling, but heartstring pulling, but it was good, very good.
And even with all the medical conditions and everything, the way that they incorporated Val Kilmer as Iceman, it was very, very well done. As opposed to switching tracks a little bit to the way that they tried to do something similar with Will Smith in Independence Day 2.
Oh, well.
Yeah, the way that the switch over there, this was a lot better.
Yeah.
It was handled a lot better, especially for.
Anyways,
It was great.
yes. All right. Other thoughts. I would have loved to see this in IMAX. The theater we are at, for those little peek behind the curtain, is not a IMAX theater. We do have one. It's just in another city.
Yeah, it's about close to an hour away.
Yes, I would love if you have an option of seeing it in IMAX or D-Box or something like that. Please go see that. This is definitely They designed the film with the cinematography and everything. The sound effects, everything.
Mm-hmm.
You feel like you're in the cockpit of the planes of the F-18 Super Hornet.
To the point that my wife, I said, there was one part in the movie, I turned my head, and she was like leaned back in her seat like this, with her cheeks pushed back, and I'm like, I didn't even know you can get this much into a movie, but I am loving this right now. Oh man, if I would have taken a picture and been able to cut that in, that would have been great. But it was just great.
You would have also been dead, but anyway.
So this will be my last show with Abstract Tiger Productions. It was great knowing y'all.
Any rate,
find the link to my funeral down here.
I think, say 1 out of 10.
Ooh.
My rating for this movie. I know I'm going to be borrowing this from Holden Hardman. Hi, Holden. If you ever watch this, I'm going to borrow this. So, I'm going to give this about, and at this moment, like I said, I'm probably going to have to see this again just to kind of wrap my head around everything, because first time, that's that nostalgia feeling, but actually seeing it for that second time, I really want to, see if I feel that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Certainly hope I would, but I'm going to give this an 8.5 out of 10. For me. That's just me.
I think I'm right there with you. I was thinking 8.5. There's only one big, over glaring negative that I have in my mind, and I can't really talk about it because it is a spoiler.
Yes. Another peek behind the curtain. This is 2 days after it came out of the theater, so it's. And we're not gonna do a spoiler review.
Yeah.
We may later, if you guys want it, drop a comment down in the comments. Do the thing.
And do the thing in the comment box down below.
Yeah. To let us know if you want us to do that. So, anyways, 8.5 out
Yeah,
of 10
I think
for the both of
8.5,
us.
yeah.
That's they definitely left it open. They could definitely do another one.
Yeah. I would be very surprised how,
I don't know,
but I would
yeah.
be intrigued
Yes.
about where they can go from here because, like you said, the main that's not a word. I don't know what word I was going for there.
Juxtaposition? But
No. Crux. There we go.
Crux, okay.
The main crux of this storyline, the mission that they were talking about, it just I don't see how you could top it because of the fact that it's so
Well,
intriguing.
he has done 8 Mission Impossible movies, and you
7. I'm working on 8.
7
yeah.
and an 8th, yes.
Yeah.
So they've topped that.
Yeah.
2
and-
was a little bit of a fumble.
Yeah, I don't know where they can go
I
from
don't
here
know.
other than, I mean, it's Paramount.
Yeah.
Halo crossover?
No.
I mean, that's the only thing I can think of.
Anyways,
I don't know.
that's speculation for another time or whatever. So I don't have anything else really to say.
No, I
Any
think I'm out of
closing
rambling.
thoughts. Yes. Thank you guys for joining us on this post-movie review of Top Gun Maverick. Be sure to do a like, subscribe, and hit that bell for the notifications. If you are not, it would be greatly appreciated. We are trying to get to 500 subscribers by the end of this year, 2022. Help us reach that. Thank you guys. Bye-bye and be blessed.